See, if she wasn't so top-heavy, she wouldn't keep falling over. Oh dear. And we wouldn't have this problem. Maybe I need some type of thing to, like, stick her. Oh God. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. 1 second. Hi, welcome to TFL Design. My name is Phoenix, and today we're gonna look at all the statues and figures I have. Yeah, so I have a pretty big collection of nerd stuff, I guess. So I thought I'd, show some of them. I have them all on Instagram, or had them all on Instagram at one point, either in the form of a post or a story. But I figure a video of all of them would be, a good idea. So like a true collector, I have all the boxes still here. I'm running out of room, of course. My place is just full of figures and their boxes, which I refuse to get rid of, because if I were to ever move, I would need to store them to move them from place to place. Otherwise, I'd have to strap like a seatbelt to them. Oh great, the light went out. 1 second. This shelf's lighting is movement activated. Let me just wave a bit, hold on. Okay, here we go. Alright, so, this is the boys and, an adult amongst them. If you know who these characters are and, what they're from One Piece, okay? They're from One Piece. Below them, should I just show all the One Piece figures first? Never mind. Below them is really cool Batman and Catwoman reimagining. I forgot what these are for. Oh, they're from the Arkham Knight play art, variant play arts, according to their boxes from, obviously DC Comics. Oh, yeah. So variant play art, action figure Kai. So Japanese inspired variants. Cuckoo. And below is the Wing Gundam. My husband did do a little bit of paint job on it. He didn't want to put that much damage on it. Like, he can paint more damage and scuff marks on it, but he didn't want to ruin it that much. Although in the future, he might want to do some with like really scarred battle damage and break some of the pieces and remold them and stuff like that. Next is more One Piece. These are all from like the Crane Machine games that you would get in Japan. We spend like hours and a few $100s getting them. Once they are like out in Japan, you can buy them from like either secondhand stores. There are definitely resellers. Any of them that you see in the US and stuff like that, I think a lot of them are resellers because they're made specifically first to be in the Japan Crane Machines, and then from there, once they move to the next product, they do like sell them out or something. Below that is my How Do Magnets Work floating Iron Man thing. I got this from Taiwan. It was specifically just made for those fans there, and I was there at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I must have it. And one thing really cool about, god damn it. Let me go turn on the lights again. Hold on, I gotta make some random movements. Hold on. As I was saying, yeah, so in order to have it shipped to me, I had it shipped to the local 7-Eleven, which works as like a post office, a convenience store, a place where you can charge your phone, everything. Asian 7-Elevens and stores like that in general are like way superior than the ones here in the West. So there's that. Below that is Shepherd Commander Legion, and I had to put Cloud here because I didn't have room for him, but I think in the future I do want more Mass Effect stuff, obviously. And yeah, this was actually one of my first not $2 figures that I ever bought when I was like 16. Oh, it's kind of dusty, but anyway, yeah, I have to like find a better spot for him, but for now, here he sits. More Crane Machine gals. Well, that's a guy. That's Len, I think his name is. The Vocaloid. here. I was starting my Marvel stuff here. I have the, that's not exactly the sneaker that they wore in the Spider-Man movie, animated movie, but it's really cute, kid size, and I wanted it. And yeah, there we go. Put the Avengers hat on it. Gwen Stacy's gonna, you know, sit here. Gwen Stacy's just gonna be here for now until I find more space or make more space. I don't have enough space. This is why I can't buy any more, even though I have more incoming from pre-orders. Below that are my spaceships. The back is Battlestar Galactica. Then you have the Rocinante and the, god damn it, Screaming Firehawks. Whatever. There are motion sensors all over my house, which makes a cool party trick if I want to like show friends my stuff. But the one thing bad about them is like when you don't move for a while, it just shuts off and it's so annoying. All right, let me open this glass so you can see these in person. In the back, I had like a button pin collection that I would used to wear on my bag to work. So I'd stuff my computer case, my laptop rather, and just had these pins on it. It got really heavy with all the metal on it, even though I removed most of the chain and just, you know, stuck it to the bag itself. So I made this little display back here. You can't really see it. Yeah, you're just staring at this, aren't you? Pervs. This is a whole assortment of things. The Tonys used to have their own case, but you know, once I got more stuff, I had nowhere to fit them. So, you know, they're kind of the same height as John Wick, but this gigantic Amazonian woman just towers over them, I guess. What I like about the John Wick stuff is it has like a tiny little pencil and stuff. I might have lost God, this motion sensor thing is so annoying. Hold on, let me wait a bit. Wiggling. There we go. I might have lost like a pencil or two when I kind of accidentally bumped into the shelf and flew somewhere below. It's so tiny but cute. Wait, where's my... Oh, the case is blocking the thing. Yeah, that thing, not a coin in the back. You know what it is. Next. This, of course, is the Hulk Buster. You might have seen this in the opening quickly. Yeah, this is a really big and expensive 2-in-1. No, you can actually take out the Iron Man that's inside. He's like kind of in there, but this was the beginning of all hefty purchases. After we bought this one, anything was possible. If you're willing to spend this, I mean, might as well go all out, I guess. So my husband began with this Tifa statue. I say began as in we have quite a few, and she was the first. In the pictures, okay, this camera doesn't really show it, but her eyes looked better in the display in the pictures. And when we got in person, we were able to switch out the head, I think, based on which type of eyes you want that are either better for pictures or better for in person. So unless you're standing in front of it, her eyes are looking kind of weird on camera. And you can see the display here. All of these statues that I have, not figures, the statues themselves are pretty, oh god damn it, are pretty limited edition. You can see we got the 94th one out of 388 made ever in the 1/4 size. And this next one sitting next to her was our second Tifa. I'm just gonna scroll up slowly and boom, block that so that this could display on YouTube. We don't have to display her like that, but we do. It was suggested when we bought it. Yeah. Not safe for children in my house. Unless, you know, you just say it's art. Next one. This one is our final Tifa. I would say her eyes and her face in general is the most accurate one to the game. And in general, I think she has the softest features and nicest overall. I also really like this stand. And next to her is Jill. Is it Jill? What is her name? Oh. Yeah, but you can see the details to these. These are pre-ordered, and then we wait like years for them to be painted and shipped to our place. Yeah. Two really tall ladies. This is a pretty big shelf if I just zoom out and show overall how big it is. I don't have to go through all these, right? I don't think Funko Pops count. These are like mass produced, and everybody and their mom has one. Next. So this huge display at night lights up. You can see the lights are, you know, displayed here as well as up there. But it's pretty gloomy outside, so the lighting's a little bit weird. You see some shadows, whatever, or reflection, but I had to customize and build this thing on my own with my husband. Basically, it's a giant fish tank. Like, you can see the size of it. It's just huge. This thing is like, what is it? 3.5 feet tall, something like that. It's like 6 feet wide. And these figures, statues rather. Figures are things you can pose. Statues are the things that you can't pose, right? All you can do is switch out their weapons, and you have to put in a different arm if you want like a different position or something like that. Yeah, actually, if I go to the back of this, 1 second. Yeah, in the back of it, we put like the alternate arms and swords and stuff you can have. Actually, I have a whole different IKEA case where I put the extra spare stuff. Let me show you. As you can see, this is a spare arm, but it's also sitting next to the headless spares of my other statues, which you can guess who those are, right? As you can see, I decided to display this, the not safe for children version. You saw the fully clothed version before. This is clearly not that. Gonna have to blur that one out for YouTube. This is the little plaque that comes with it to show what number we have or whatever. Yep. Oh wait, there's a whole bunch of Gundam stuff, but I don't care. Next! Obviously, I'm joking. I love Gundam. It's my favorite anime series, but for the purpose of not showing how badly I paint and construct them, because no, I don't file down the sides. I'm lazy. I'm not that kind of girl. Oh, this is just my war room, computer room, battle station, whatever. Maybe in the future I'll go through all my posters as well. Anyway, let's look at my Overwatch other stuff. So I have Tracer. This is the official Blizzard one, obviously. This is Genji. This is the limited edition Lucio cereal that was very tasty, and I kept the box. These goddamn automated light displays. Guys, motion detection lights are really cool and stuff, but really annoying when you have to film and it takes more than one take. You know, I had this thing for like years after it was released, and I didn't know it squeaked until I saw someone do it recently on the Overwatch League. Wait, why isn't it squeaking? There we go. I didn't know it was a squeaker. No one told me. There we go. Oh yeah, let's go to the next shelf. This was something my husband was in the process of painting, and he sculpted this on his own. He's an artist, but like one that gives up or stops really easily. So this has been like this for like a decade. Uncolored Zeratul, I think. But because he never finished Zeratul, we got Artanis instead. We bought this, he didn't paint this. This is also a really big, what is this, like 2 feet tall, 2.5 feet tall? It's huge. It towers over us. Yeah, that's one of the StarCraft stuff. Let me show you the other one. This Queen of Blades that recently showed this one on my Instagram as well. Obviously, not on all angles. I mean, I take like a million different angles for these guys, but like, I choose only 1 to 2 to ever show up. Pretty cool. She's pretty detailed. I love her. She's my queen. Then there's more of these statues that yeah, not safe for children. Don't bring your kids to my place. Oh dear. Why do I have so many Tifas when I don't even like her as a character? It's just her character design and her statue is always the best. I mean, you can get the widow one with her butt and all, but like, she's got a mecha. You know how I feel about mechas? I'm in love with them. Too cute. More garbage. So yeah, I guess that concludes all the major ones. I mean, I do have other like little weird, hold on, like, what do I have a Lego pig? Yeah, like, I mean, I have those little things, but you know, I'm not gonna count them. But anyway, I have a bunch that are still incoming from pre-orders from years ago. I don't know when they'll be here, probably never. Before the world end, I hope. Oh yeah, so like, more stuff that my husband painted. This was to show his love for me. You know, I'm a Zerg player in StarCraft, so like, everything's Zerg. This was painted for me by my friend. And yeah, so that's my collection of like stuff, I guess, statues. This is like 25 years old. It's like discolored from sunlight. Very cool. But yeah, I hope you enjoy some of the nerd stuff that I have for now. There'll be an updated version, I guess, when my other stuff come. But yeah. Goodbye. One of these days, I'm gonna tell you the story of how he couldn't spell avocado on my signed, autographed, whatever. Fail!